but it seems the snow has stopped falling for the moment. Thankfully, I don't think we'll have any more issues with it today. But there is a nearby village just in case the weather decides to take a turn for the worse. True. At least it isn't too deep. Otherwise, I'd have to carry you on my shoulders just for us to make it through. Oh no. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Quite the opposite, in fact. But if I'm carrying you, how will I move all these branches out of your way like the gentleman I am, Not to mention, I have to be vigilant in case any demons decide to come crawling out. Well, yes, but some are still able to use their demon arts regardless of the sunlight. And I'd like to have at least one free hand to grab my weapon at all times. The other one is to scoop you up and throw you over my shoulder, of course. What? I'm sorry, but I don't think I heard you quite right. Perhaps my ears are deceiving me. But is that a bit of timidness I hear in your words? Darling, if you think you're too heavy, then you clearly haven't seen yourself. Or met me, for that matter. You're perfect just the way you are. You just need an overhaul on that ego of yours. Don't you worry. We'll fix that real quick. Trust me. But for the moment, I don't want to hear any more of this self-deprecation, okay? I'm trying to go for a bit more of a lively and exciting atmosphere, my love. And we can talk all about your horrendous lack of an ego when we get back. Now, let's keep going before we lose any more daylight. We don't want the demons to get any funny ideas, now do we? Aha! It's starting to get a little easier to maneuver. The trees seem to be thinning. More light's coming through the leaves. That means we're close to our destination. Watch your step now, darling. We don't want you tripping. And here we are, my dear. This clearing full of wisteria flowers is practically my own little getaway. No one else knows about this place. Until now, of course. Well, what do you think? At a loss for words, I see. But there's also that sparkle in your eyes all the same. I'm just happy you like it. Now, what are you doing down there? I haven't seen someone throw themselves into the snow like that since I was a little boy. I take it that you approve of the locale? Well, I'm honored to have such an open-minded critic at my disposal. Perhaps just this once, I'll indulge a little as well. Can't have you hogging all the fun, now can we? Oh! Oh! Ah! You know, I think I might have been just a little too much for this snow. It just couldn't handle my rippling muscles, though neither can most people. So I suppose it shouldn't have been too surprising. Oh, woe is me! Such is the price to pay for a life of flashiness. But it is a burden I must bear. Oh, chubby? I'm not chubby! How dare you say something so blasphemous, so preposterous, so vile! Oh, you take that back right now, you little. Oh, you're so lucky that you're cute, you know that? If someone like Sanami dared to make a comment like that, I'd have his head put on a pike by now. I'd have to use a bit of makeup on that ugly mug of his, though. Wouldn't want him scaring the passers-by. Well, of course not my makeup, dear God. His looks would benefit from a couple of crushed-up pigment flowers being smeared across his face. Ugh. Just the thought of him using my makeup makes me nauseous. Ugh. Huh. I suppose so. I'd have no qualms with you using my things. At least I know that you wouldn't completely ruin them, or use all of something in one go. Ah, perhaps I'll do your makeup for your next performance. Hopefully I won't be on some mission by then. Being away from you tends to be harder than I'd like to admit. The truth is, there's another reason why I've brought you here. This place is my sanctuary. I come here whenever I want to clear my head, or just relax. The god of flashiness does need to relax as well, on occasion. But I also didn't want us to be disturbed or distracted. I have something. Something I've been meaning to tell you. When we first met, I was absolutely enamored with you. It wasn't just your dancing that caught my eye, nor your beauty. There was something about you that drew me in like a moth to candlelight. It was intoxicating and quite frightening, to say the least. I'd never been so awestruck in my life. And that feeling has only grown during our time together. I didn't want to say anything before. I didn't feel the need to rush into things. But now just seemed like the perfect time. I'm not ashamed of admitting when I'm in love. Far from it, actually. And while I'm not as desperate as a certain blonde-haired boy, I do know that I want you in my life. For as long as you'll have me anyways. Now, I understand if my feelings are merely one-sided. I won't push you if you decline. So if my love is unrequited, then please say so. I'll take no offense what... Well then, I suppose I was worried for nothing. I'll take that as a yes. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Hearing you say that, well, said in your own way, of course, with the snow in your hair and that blush on your cheeks, Oh, it's from the cold, huh? I'm sure. You know, you're absolutely breathtaking. Huh. Seems another party is happening nearby. Their music sure carries quite a distance, doesn't it? I'm sure that you would have been there tonight if we hadn't met. But perhaps then it would have been this festival where I'd have seen you dance to this music and fallen in love with you all over again. I think fate wants us to be together, darling. And I might not know where exactly this path is going to take us, but I do know that I never want to see that fire in your eyes fade. Now then, I think it would be a shame to let such flashy music go to waste. What do you say, darling? Why don't we dance in the dark until the morning comes? Oh, you're too perfect. I can't wait for you to meet my wives. That's right, all three of them. Thank you for listening to Midnight's Melodies. Please consider becoming a member. Head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/midnightsmelodies. And if you're interested in a private commission, please head to the link on the screen. And remember, my library is always open.